Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the lacing for this garment. So I've gone ahead and drawn the back and side. It's just a rectangle shape that I've placed behind my garment, and I've made it a darker color so that you can see that it is the back side or the inside part of the fabric. And now I'm going to draw the lacing. So to start, we are going to zoom in and we are going to draw the first line. The first line is from left to right from the top grommet. So I'm going to use my pen tool. You could also use your pencil tool if you want it to look a little more organic. And I'll draw one line. Now I want this to have a black stroke, so I'll select my stroke and make it black. We're going to use the brush of the stroke to give it the kind of soft, rounded lace width. To do that, we go up here where it says basic. I'm going to click down, and there are several default brushes that are right here. If I hover over them, they give me the name, and the one I'm going to use for this one is the 5-point round. So I'm going to apply that, and that's already 5 points thick, so it's made it a lot thicker. And I zoom in and I can kind of see that the edges are rounded, which is what I want for this. It's a little thick, so I'm going to go ahead and decrease the thickness of the stroke. And I think that looks good right there. Now, if I go ahead and draw the next line, so I'll draw from here over, and I use my eyedropper tool, it's not capturing that brush. So what I can do is I can save this brush and the stroke weight as a graphic style. So the graphic styles are located in our collapsed panels below our appearance panel. And there are some default ones right here, but I'm simply just going to grab this and drag it. And here, there's a plus sign now. So when I draw the next line, I can apply that graphic style. Now, I need this line to be in the correct position, which is behind the bodice and in front of the back and side panel. So I will select it with my black arrow, and I'll cut it, and I'll select my back panel, and I'll go paste in front, and now that's in the correct position. So let's go ahead and draw the next line and apply the graphic style. And I'll make sure that it lines up with the point there. And I can go ahead and honestly copy this. Let's go Object, Transform, Reflect. We already copied it, so we can just scooch that right there. And we're getting the correct lacing pattern now. So now the X needs to go to the inside. So I'm going to copy the X down, but I am going to cut it and paste it to the inside. So I will go Edit, Cut, and I will click this back inside and click Edit, Paste, and Front. And now it's lacing around. I can spend a moment making sure that these lines are meeting up. I want these points to meet up because when it's expanded, I want it to look like it's continuous. All right, so we're getting somewhere. Now we need to go ahead and draw our tie. I think the easiest way to draw the tie is with the pencil tool, which is below the shape tool. You hold down and go to the pencil tool, shortcut in, and I'm going to double click, make sure it's smooth, and I'm going to hold down with my mouse and draw the first bunny ear. So I will go here and draw a bunny ear, and I will apply my graphic style there. And I'm just going to go ahead and reflect this. I'm right clicking reflect this time, and I'll copy it and just scooch it over with my mouse. And then I can go ahead and draw the tails. So I'll go ahead. The tail would kind of start there and go down. So we have 1 and down 2. So they're like crossing each other. And once again, I need to select them and apply our graphic style. I'll be sure to bring the bunny ears to the front and kind of place them at that intersection. And then once I expand everything, I'll draw the knot. All right, so here we have the lacing, but I want it to look more illustrated with a gray fill and a black stroke like over here. So I need to select all of the laces. So I can click on one piece and I can go to select same appearance, and it selects everything with that same appearance. And I am going to expand these objects now, or these paths. So let's go to Object, Expand Appearance, and now they're all objects instead of lines. And now I can go ahead and give it the fill and the stroke that I want. So let's go to the fill. I'll choose my light gray color, and then I'll go to the stroke, and I'll choose black, and I'll choose a lighter stroke weight so that it's a little more delicate. So I zoom in and let's take a look. I have an extra circle here. I must have drawn something, or maybe it expanded in a weird way. I can go ahead and unite this with my Pathfinder if I need to. So let me go to Window, Pathfinder. Let me unite that. And let me unite this one as well. And there are some harsh corners here. I could go to my stroke panel and soften the corners. This is just something that happens when you use the pencil tool. There's going to be just more error because you're not drawing something really specifically. Now I need to draw a knot over my bunny ears. So I will go ahead and draw a knot here. That, and it doesn't need to be like too precious, but it will be something like that. So please let me know if you have any questions about this lesson.